Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another review of Bloody Heart. Episode 2 was good. It was great, actually. They gave us a little bit of romance, which I don't mind. I've said this before in one of my TikTok videos. I don't mind if romance took a backseat in this one. And it did, actually, because the majority of this episode was showing us GyeWon's intention to why he is giving bad influence pretty much the entire time. And his intentions was pretty obvious. He wanted power. Oh, and let's not forget the first minute of the episode. I'm gonna spoil this right now for those who haven't seen it yet. They showed us a pile of dead bodies, like right off the bat. And then they showed us a young YooJeong trying to retrieve her parents' bodies to give them a proper burial, but then somebody stopped her because if she was recognized, she could have gotten herself killed. And if that wasn't enough, she wants somebody to blame. She asked, should I blame the king? Should I blame the prince? The fact that she said that, are they hinting that YooJeong could be the king's enemy? And when I mean the king, I mean Itae. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Itae and YooJeong. I love their scenes together. It's so cute. So first, Tae and YooJeong, they met on the bridge like they have before. YooJeong did confess through a poem, but Itae, he didn't really accept her confession. Matter of fact, he didn't reject it either, so it's still up in the air. Then after that, they're gonna meet again on the 15th. The day comes, and YooJeong tried to kiss him. And Tae did lean over, but he stopped himself. I'm like, why? And then towards the ending of the episode, Tae was fighting off some men while protecting YooJeong. He got mad at her because she could have gotten hurt. And then she said, well, if you want to protect me, then take me as your wife then. Damn. But here's the thing. He can't because he's already betrothed. And not just to any girl. He is betrothed to GyeWon's niece. His niece. And this relates to why GyeWon was giving off bad influence since day one, because this episode reveals his intention, and his intention is pretty obvious. He wants power. And that's not enough, because at the very ending of this episode, the last scene, GyeWon got some intel that YooJeong and Itae were meeting privately. So you already know things are not going to end up good. And then now we get to GyeWon's intentions, the reason why he's giving off so many bad influences. So first, YooJeong received news about GyeWon's niece, Cheri, being selected to become the next queen. And then we see GyeWon announcing he wants his niece to be the next queen. So his intentions was flat out clear and pretty obvious. He wants power. Now, if finding out GyeWon's intentions wasn't shocking, and to be honest, it wasn't, it was pretty obvious. But the most shocking part to me was Itae finding out about GyeWon's intentions, which was pretty quick because I thought story-wise they were going to drag it out, continuing being this puppet king and continuing this puppet king obeying the orders from the villain. But no. Now since Itae knows about GyeWon's intentions, he does not want his niece to become the next queen, which is a win-win situation because the niece does not want to get married in the first place, but she was forced to. But then it becomes confusing when Itae sways the niece and then tells her father, I want you to be the grandfather of my son. Because that confused me, is making me think, oh, he has a plan. I don't know what it is, but he has a plan. And, oh man, I feel bad for Cheri because she's pretty much caught in the crossfire. And she's an innocent girl. She has nothing to do with all these bad influence. It's all GyeWon. So my thoughts on the second episode, it was good. I mean, just seeing the struggle, the romance struggle between Itae and YooJeong was fun to watch. I mean, it's not like they don't like each other. It's just that it's really complicated for Itae because of GyeWon. And here's the thing. I know Itae has something planned. And the fact that he knows about GyeWon's intentions and he's swaying the niece. So it's like, whatever you have planned, just don't hurt Cheri as much. Because this whole thing is because of GyeWon, you know what I mean? Now when it comes to Itae and YooJeong being together at the end of this drama, I'm gonna flat out take a guess. I don't think so. Only because of what they showed me at the beginning of this episode. YooJeong wants to blame someone for her parents' death, the fact that she brought up the prince, and Itae was the prince at that time. And also, if you look at the genre for this drama, it says friends to enemies. Not friends to lovers, friends to enemies. And be my guest in naming other friends that we know in this drama so far, it's only been 2 episodes, who are friends. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the episode and my review. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.